I wanted to tell the story about what was actually the first time I used the quantum magic videos, and perhaps the power and the effectiveness may have come partly from the degree of need, and my choice to use them was probably motivated by an acute need as well. And the experience was around the death of my dog. About 3 months ago, my dog Ivor got suddenly ill, and his breathing was fast and shallow, and the vet found some fluid on his heart, and that was stopping his heart pumping properly. So the vet drained the fluid off, but said, this is just going to buy some time, and we don't know how much time. So I've all recovered from the treatment. It took him some days to come around from the sedative. And when he recovered, he was still enjoying life, but he was more slow. And then as the days passed, it became clear that he was starting to struggle again to get enough oxygen. And it was really hard because it seemed like all I could do was just to watch and kind of try and judge when he wasn't enjoying anything anymore and when all that was left was just his suffering. So I found that very stressful, very anxiety provoking, more so than pretty much anything. And it affected my body, it affected me somatically. I couldn't eat, I couldn't really think. I wasn't capable of doing anything. And I wasn't capable of being there for him, really, which was like the extra twist of the knife. So I tried the quantum magic videos, and they gave me something I could do, because I felt like there was nothing I could do. I felt like I was powerless. So I used the clear light and the worry reduction and the pain relief for Ivor. And there was something that I could do. There was something that I could do that didn't demand more of me than I was capable of at the time. And there weren't many things that fell into that category. And afterwards, I didn't feel overwhelmed anymore. I didn't feel incapable anymore. They worked, they helped. After doing the quantum magic videos, I felt a bit better. I felt more able to deal with what needed to be done. I was more able to be present for Ivor in the last few days. And it meant I was able to treasure that time rather than miss that time or allow it to pass me by because of being caught up in the things that the quantum magic videos released me from. When it came down to it, I was able to recognize what he was asking me for. When he looked me in the eye. And after he died, they were useful and powerful too. I used the grief quantum magic video, and I used the gratitude quantum magic video, and they worked. They helped. So I think by doing the runs, by actively doing the quantum magic videos, it seemed to give me greater awareness of what was actually going on. So I could feel things more directly, but suffer less from those feelings. So they brought me back to the present. They brought me back to what was going on. They calmed me down, and they made me less prone to escaping into like a state of melancholy or wallowing. And that meant I was more able to be present for my partner, who was also sharing the feelings that I had. So that was the kind of my first experience of them, and it was a very strong experience in lots of ways. And as I say, I think maybe because the need was so acute, that need was then matched by the effectiveness. So having experienced it for myself, I then later began to do runs for others, because I had experienced the benefits that they could bring and the power of them as a tool. So I wanted to be able to then bring that benefit to others as well. So give them a try. Experiment with them too, and try for yourself, and discover what they can do for you.